Hello there everyone, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of Ashes 2063 on Apocalypse. This is map 2, the Boneyard.
What was all that about?
What was all that about indeed? Sounds like it came from that old radio we picked up in the previous map. But here we are in the second map, the Boneyard. And we have a good few more kills to get, 92 this time, with 6 secrets and 5 items, which is of course a tentative amount, depending on how much junk we get from boxes and other containers. So, from the epilogue text at the end of map 1, our motorcycle is now completely out of gas. We gotta find some. And that, up there, is actually where we will be getting it. That is the final part of the map, and as soon as you cross that line dip up there, once that door opens, or gate, whatever it is, that's an what do you call it? An exit line def. You cross that threshold, and the level is over. So you don't have to touch your motorcycle like you did back at the end of map 1. And we got a nice little glowing, looks like a beacon up there, maybe some kind of antenna. Of course, we got the US flag up there as well. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get things underway. So yeah, we can't ride our motorcycle across all this since it has no fuel. We'll have to just traverse on foot. You can jump up there if you want, but there is nothing up there of any interest, so I'm not going to bother with it. Just pass all these parked vehicles here. You can stop and smell the proverbial roses if you really want to. But the first thing of interest is actually inside this area here. Now, if you didn't play the tutorial map, this is actually where you would first get the lantern. Which does count as an item. But, since we did play Garage Punk, the tutorial map, we already had one. I think if you grab that, it recharges the battery completely. I assume that's what it does, but yeah. Anyway, ooh, hello. Welcoming committee? Yeah, there's 4 vultures here. 2 shotgunners and 2, I think, Colt revolver users. So we're just gonna just Glock them all. Because the Glock is just awesome like that. Go drop in here. Get that little piece of junk. And we now arrive at, ooh, a very creepy looking motel. Oh, sounds like a pit fiend already saw us. You are entering Red's territory. Ooh, Red's territory. He sounds rather nice. I'd like to meet this Red. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take out the pit fiends that inhabit this motel. Carefully. Where's the other one? There he is. Hey, where are you going? I'm back here. Yeah. Your pathfinding was a little off there, Mr. Pit Fiend. And then before we explore the rest of that area, there is a standalone room up here on the 2nd floor. Now, most of these rooms are behind doors you can't open. But there's this one standalone room here with a box of heavy bullets, which is your 45 Colt, which powers the 45 revolver, naturally. Now, since that's done, we can appreciate the lovely graffiti art here. Looks like a vulture smoking a cigarette. Dressed in a very pimp-like outfit. Interesting. No pets, fluids, or fires allowed. Well, that last one should be a bit obvious. Yeah, let's strike up a match. Right here in this, looks like a laundry room. Is that a dryer? Or is that a sink full of stuff? Those are definitely washers. Front loader washers. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cozy little motel, were it not for the, you know, post-apocalyptica all around us. Xeno. Yep. So that, it's kind of low quality, but I think that's supposed to be a band poster, and that is indeed a xenomorph from Alien holding a guitar. Cute little joke there. But let's go ahead and grab the yellow armor. Go ahead and grab the heavy bullets atop of that locker. And the 2 containers of food in here, and ooh. Damn, someone died in the bathtub. Not a place I'd like to enjoy dying in, that's for sure. Now the area where the pit fiends were, I don't think there's anything to pick up here, so nothing really... Oh yeah, there's 2 more. Y'all kind of scared me there. It's all good though. And then in this last room, to the right here is where we have to go next. And to the left, we were just back on the balcony here. Now there's actually a secret just across that way. You don't even have to really jump. You can just strafe run if you have enough momentum. Now, one thing I did mention, I think in the Dead Man Walking series, which was all of 3 videos, I said how it is very, very rare that the Ashes series will not let you backtrack. Well, this is one of those points. As soon as you drop down this ledge, there is no way to get back inside the motel without cheating, using no clip. So, until you are ready to go, do not do it. Instead, we'll go ahead and get this first secret. Go ahead and open this garage door here for a quick way out. And snag this guy's supplies. This poor guy who's also dead. Now this is a much more comfy environment, and I'd like to know how he died here. You still had food. Did you get tired of the junk food and you decided to starve to death instead? Or did someone or something kill you and decided to leave your food with you? That was awfully gracious of them, I have to say. But 11 kills, 2 items, 1 secret. I believe that's all of everything we will get here. So now it is time to cross the point of no return. One of the very few points of no return in the entire Ashes series. Now, if you played these episodes in the order they were released, this would be your introduction to the cannibals. We have another bug dog out here, and there's another cannibal around this truck. Go ahead and smash his head in. Okay, so first place we're going to go is inside the HR-66, the Historic Route 66 gift shop. We have a couple of pit fiends, a clerk and a stalker, I guess. Hey, you. Service here sucks. Oh, look, it's those shirts again. So, I still don't know what that is, or the 28, or the USPF, but that T2, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Terminator 2, Judgment Day. And then that's, of course, Vault 13, the Fallout style shirt, even with the blue and yellow coloration, and that is the Metro M of the Metro series, 2033, as opposed to 2063, Last Light and Exodus. And we have a few cannibals lurking about in here as well. Baking is not a hobby, it's a survival skill. Yeah, well, especially in a post-apocalyptic world, I have to agree. That is, if you can find any working cooking equipment. I guess just make your own. But anyway, let's go around these back halls here. Oh, hey, there we go. Smash him. Smash him. Oh, beautiful. Now, inside these 4 curtains here, curtain number 1 and 3, or numbers 1 and 3, don't really have anything but some items. But curtains 2 and 4 each house a cannibal. And curtain 4 houses something else. Notice how the backs of all of these rooms, which I'm assuming are dressing rooms or changing rooms, are just wood. But here, it is not. It looks like a wall, but it's actually a glass, and oh my. Now that's just perverted. Someone set up a camera in here to peep at people while they change. Ugh. How lewd. How invasive. How brutish. Anyway, go through this door, which can only be opened from that one side. Now we're back here, and now we go up these stairs into a room full of pit fiends. We'll just bottleneck these guys down these stairs here if their pathfinding wants to cooperate. There we go. Okay, there's 3. I always think there's 4, but nope, just 3. Grab the bronze staff key, smash the vent, jump into this dumpster here. And yeah, you can also jump up to it from down here if these trash cans are still there, but now they're not. We don't need them there anyway. And our next stop is this restaurant, which is called Where's the sign? Yeah, there we go. The BFB, the big fucking burger. I could use a big fucking burger right about now. Drive-through. Go away. We're like closed. Oh yeah, well I'll just make myself at home and a boiled vulture head. Vultures in a raider, not vultures in the bird. Oh, how you guys doing? You can't reach me, but I can reach you. I've never come in from this angle before. This is pretty funny. We do have one more cannibal around here. Take care of him. Open this door for the pantry with just, 4 pieces of food. And before we go through this door here, which is the bronze key door, go ahead and snag these items in here. We're going to go to the bathrooms, which of course are filled with enemies. A bug dog guarding the women's bathroom, and 2 cannibals manning the men's room. Well, Scaver has to go to the little Scaver's room, but before that he's going to scrounge for some supplies. And you'll notice in here, a vent just above the toilet. Now, one thing I will say is make sure your compatibility options in GZDoom are set to defaults, which they are by default. Guess hence why the word is called default. If you change it and you make the actors have infinite height, which is what it's like in classic Doom, this toilet, being an actor, will have infinite height, therefore you cannot climb on top of it, which will make this secret inaccessible without no-clipping. So just make sure you don't mess with that, and you can climb on the back of it just fine and access this third secret. Oh, baby. Oh, I've missed you. Got our jackhammer back. And what's this? Ah, a Hunger Games reference. Very haunting, especially in this night sky with a bit of purple in the background. So yeah, we get our jackhammer back already, which is awesome. And we are about to get to a place where we are going to use it. Just past this door. We get to notice a poor raider get his head caved in by some cannibals. We'll go ahead and crowbar these cannibals. There we go. Bash open what we can. Now be careful, once you cross a certain threshold, which I think is like right here, you unleash hell. A whole brigade of cannibals and pit fiends. Oh, yes. This happened again. The pit fiend hits him. Oh! Oh, okay. You didn't expect that. I was about to say he was infighting with the pit fiend, but the door closed and separated them. But he was still trying to run into the door. And then he eventually gave up and came after me. He's never done that before. I'll take that hit. That was just me being stupid. But what I like to do here is just bottleneck these guys all in here. And let little Jackie here do the rest. You do have to still be careful around the bug dogs, though, since they do have a ranged attack. But the cannibals, nah. Just jackhammer those jokers. And if you let the enemies infight a good bit, you won't even waste that much gas. And then there's one more. Oh, of course. Of course. Of course you would be the one to do the most damage. Yeah, there's one more pit fiend inside this trailer here. And that's it. This area is cleared. So let us scavenge. Nothing there. But the most important thing back here is this. The blue access card. And of course, some lovely items. And the most fun thing of all, secret number 4. It's not this area. It is actually a little area inside this area, right back here. A baseball cap with NMA on it. This is known as a collectible. There are at least 3 collectibles in this episode And they're never the same thing. They're different objects. But collectibles each give you $100 when you pick them up. So definitely look for those. And I do believe that all the collectibles are hidden behind secrets. So it does indeed behoove you to seek out dim secrets. And oh no, we have more cannibals and a pit fiend. Whatever shall I do? Oh no, I'm defenseless. Help me. Ah. Never come between a man and his crowbar. Alright, here's the blue key door, which there is no obvious telltale sign that it is. There's no like blue key door texture around the switch, but this is the blue key door. Quickly get behind the sign here, because this room is full of vultures, including a couple of shotgunners. And you don't want to take a point-blank shot from one of those guys. I knew there was one more of you. Where are you at? Oh, ow. Okay, how'd that miss? No idea how that shot missed, but that's okay. Minor damage. Gonna go through this room here and around this corner. Okay. For a couple more vultures, and secret number 5 is right in this slightly recessed wall here. A couple of pipe bombs. Go ahead and reload all of our goodies here. Grab whatever we can. And now we are going to actually get the final secret, which is just past this room here. But be careful. There's a couple more vultures to take care of first. Inside this very weirdly placed bathroom, I suppose. Anyway, go through this vent here, and we get to a part with a bit of a puzzle. Fortunately, this is a very easy puzzle to solve. All you gotta do is raise the power level all the way to the top, and to do that, you turn the second valve, and the third one, and then run away. Back out here is fine. Big boom. So there's where we have to go. Oh, these fires don't actually hurt you, by the way, which is pretty funny. But this fire here kind of masks a little hole in the floor. And I think you already know what this is. Oh yeah, secret number 6. A leather armor, which I'll go ahead and grab because we're not going to be coming back here anyway. And 4 or 5 pieces of food. Excellent. All secrets are now found. 2 more items to go. And what's that? 24 more kills? Alright, gather the supplies here, jump over this fence here, and then open this door here, and we're back in the bronze key area. So you can backtrack to an extent here, you just can't get back inside the motel once you pass it. That I know of anyway. There could be some way that I just have totally overlooked. That is entirely possible. But we are going to... Nah, I'll save my pipe bombs. Come on, cannibals, come get it. You know you like Jackie. You know you want her love. And don't get too overzealous, though. They can still get a hit on you if you're not careful. And we have a couple of bug dogs left. Let's just take care of them. Get that first aid kit. And then the only remaining item is the jerry can of gasoline that we have to get for our motorcycle. So we will find all the items. And we have another small gathering of cannibals here. Only 3. And then 2 more pit fiends just up yonder. And boom. Just like that. Alright, climb up this ladder, jump across here to the shipping container. That door requires the gold key, which is right in there. And we just have to go and grab it. Oh.
1, 2, 2, 1.
1221. 1221. Wonder what that could be. I'm sure it's got to have some significance. We'll find out what it is. Alright. The final fight. And this fight can actually get pretty ugly pretty quick. I probably shouldn't have used my jackhammer quite so much, but we'll see what happens. There's the gas can, but when you grab it...
Looky here, boys. We've got ourselves a real live one. Let's get him.
Oh, we'll see about that. Whip out that jackhammer. Now, if you can help it, try not to venture too far from this garage. If you feel like you're getting cornered, then do what you have to do to survive, of course. But try to take care of the enemies inside here first. Until there's only 2 enemies left. One of those enemies is another pit fiend, and the other? It's an old buddy of ours. Mr. Cannibal Master. With the Cannibal Master Blaster. And there's the pit fiend just right there. Well, you all know how to do the dance with this guy at this point. Shoot at him until he dies. We'll give him some explosive ordnance. Ah, my goodness. Aiming pipe bombs can be a little awkward. Sometimes the auto-aim really screws with you. And it can cause you to throw the pipe bomb like a little bit to the left or right of where the enemy is. Oh, well that was a fail. And of course, as per usual, do not get shot by the Master Blaster because it hurts. Shoot at him until he dies, get his fuel canister. Reload all of your arsenal. And that should be everything because we're now out of pipe bombs and gas for the jackhammer. Throw the switch to open the gates. And hey, look at that. Where we started. Away we go. And that is the Boneyard. Map 2. Definitely more challenging than Map 1, as to be expected. Also a bit longer, but another really fun level. If there's one real gripe I have about the map, it's that it has that, like I mentioned before, it has that one part where it's a point of no return. As soon as you drop off of the balcony of the motel on the other side where those cannibals are, and the the BFB restaurant and the HR66 gift shop, you cannot get back in there without cheating. I'm sure that was done, what's the word I'm looking for? Intentionally, but it's a minor gripe. But the only thing you'll really miss out on if you go through it too quickly is that one secret. And I believe that first secret is actually newer. I don't think it was in older versions of this episode. I have to see if I have an older version and play it just to find out, but yeah. Other than that, though, no real complaints. Pretty fun. A decent bit of challenge. You get that little mini-boss fight at the end. But, yeah. So that was Map 2, and guess what? We have more epilogue text. And this time I will not forget to record it. Seems like my luck is in. I can't tell what's commas and periods. It seems like my luck is in this time. I found enough fuel to last a good few miles. Another bandit camp wiped out as well, so that was a happy ending. Still, my surprise encounter with those mutants was more than slightly concerning. With my tank full, I rode the last few miles back to town. I'd made a home of sorts in a place called The Wall, an old electric dam. There was a trader there who bought and sold weapons and old curios. He's borderline gangster, but he'll buy almost anything. It might be a good idea to ask him if anyone else picked up that strange signal. So yes, we have arrived at a bit of a sanctuary map. And yes, this episode also has its sanctuary maps, as does the next one. And this is the first one. So I believe for the next video I will do both this next map, which as you saw before this text wall came is called The Wall, as well as, well, I'll just say another level. I'm not going to spoil too much of it. But for right now, that was the Boneyard. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day or night. And I will see you for map 3 and another map as well. So until that time comes, I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.